Yo guys, if you clicked on this video, it probably means you're interested in seeing my top 5 favourite animes, so I won't waste time with an intro because I haven't really got too much to say, but all I do got to say is do like and subscribe and join the Discord because it does help. But yeah, anyway, let's just jump straight into it. Now, kicking off 5, we do have Dragon Ball Z, and now this was actually my first ever anime. I do think it's up there within terms of fights. It's got probably second or first favourite fights in my opinion. The characters in this are so good as well. The overall premise of the story I think is good as well. It's definitely a selling factor for this. Some of the characters, like Vegeta, they do have insane arcs in their own respect. Like, some character arcs are crazy. I really want the rest of Super to be animated. But for real, this is just a solid anime, and it does inspire a lot of future creations to come off of this. Like, this basically spirals some of the other creations, because a lot of things are based off of this, since it was really early on and a really good show at the time. But yeah, this is why I have it at 5. It's just an overall a really class show. Now, I know, I'm only a small little portion into the show, but still, regardless, it might just be recency bias, but in my opinion, I do think this houses the best fights in all of anime, and I've only seen around about 20 in the show. But yeah, they're absolutely amazing. There's not one fight I don't think I didn't like. They're all really good, and for the story of the show, I don't particularly like the main character all too much. He's a good main character, but this show is more about the side characters and them shining, which is what I like a lot. Of course, the main character does have some of his good moments, but yeah. So I've only watched OG. I'm not into Shippuden yet, so I can't really give an opinion on that. But I think 4 is a really good place for it. So I haven't watched too much of it, so I can't give it a too high rating, but I think it's good enough to be placed among my top 5. Now, for number 3, I'm going to have to give it to Death Note. This one's a classic. It's an OG. If you're getting into the genre, I recommend checking this one out. This is such a good thriller. It really just, it throws you around a bit with how it plays out, because it usually makes you, double guess things, which is really good about this show. Majority of the main characters and the side cast are very enjoyable to have on the show, people like L and Light. They're just both very good and enjoyable characters, and their battle throughout majority of the show is just really good. It's just so sad how it's 36 episodes though. It could be so much longer, but I feel like they did good. But by the third act, it kind of plays about a bit too much, and I think the third act of the show is just drags on a bit too long. So that's why I have to put it at 3, and I can't really put it any higher just because that third act holds it back so much. But the first and second act are absolutely phenomenal. This show is quite nearly a masterpiece in my opinion. Now, this may be controversial to certain people, because a lot of people say this movie is overrated, but to me, I view it as kind of a self-awareness movie, and it really does put it out there about anxiety and things like that. This movie also has a great romance plot, and just the main characters and the side characters are really enjoyable. I'm not gonna lie, this movie got me tearing the first time I watched it, and it's probably my favourite anime movie as well, because I've only watched a couple of them. But this movie, yeah, it does raise quite a bit of awareness for people with, social anxiety and things like that. I actually did do a second rewatch a couple weeks ago with one of my friends. We did watch I Want to Eat Your Pancreas as well. I know, weird name. But we watched both of them, and he said this, it was sad, but it wasn't crying worthy, and I was just like, bro, what? But then he said I Want to Eat Your Pancreas is sadder, and I can accept that. But anyway, anyone who hasn't checked this out, I do highly recommend it. It is one of the best pieces of anime media you will stumble upon. But anyway, let's move on to the next one. Now, there's not too much to say for this one. I've just got to say it's got to be my favourite. I really do enjoy it. Just the character development, the main character, is just so good. I'm trying to put my friend Marcus on it at the moment. He said he's going to watch it soon. So yeah, if he's watching this, just so you know, it's peak. A lot of people have this at their top 1, because I do think it does deserve to be up there. The side characters are so enjoyable, main characters are so enjoyable. Askeladd is probably one of the best villains. And now, if you're hesitating to watch it because it doesn't have as many fights as, say, other animes, don't worry, this has a bit of something for everyone. It has a good amount of fights, it has a good amount of storytelling, it's perfect in pretty much every aspect. So if you're worried there's not going to be enough fights or enough storytelling, then you're completely wrong. It has a bit of something for everyone. But yeah, for any soul who is new to the genre, I recommend checking this out. It is one of the best pieces of media of all time, in my opinion. But anyway, like I do in all these videos, I have to do an outro thanking everyone who made this video possible. So first, Marcus, he kind of did the text on the video. He didn't do the full thumbnail, mainly because he's busy at the moment. But I still respect him for that, just because I couldn't do the certain font, because it was on this premium feature and stuff like that. But yeah, I have to thank him for that. Also, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and join the Discord, like I've been saying these last few videos. And if you guys did enjoy this video or didn't enjoy the video, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear. But anyway, that will be the end of the video.